And Miss All That in a Bag of Chips is complete. She's aesthetically pleasing, as she says. So we're going to be in a good mood today because look at, she's all beautified.
It's not a makeup tutorial, but I don't do too bad for 25.
Plus! We won't say the other plus number.
It's twice. I don't care. I look great for 52. Thank you. And so yes, I feel like a girl.
Oh my lord. This is what I deal with, ladies and gentlemen, every day.
Look at that. Ooh, amazing.
Anyway, I wear the same shit every day. Homegirl, on the other hand.
She's missing her camo today.
Yeah, I'm going to put my camo on shortly. I wear camouflage. She doesn't like it. But it's going to be
in public. She wears it in public.
Devoted. Look it, look it, look it.
Oh, look.
My flag has camo on my sweatshirt. My neck pillow's camo. I got a cup somewhere. It's camo. My clothes, I have camo. That's hers.
My daughter got it. It's cheetah. And of course, she thought she'd be funny and wore the footies.
Oh, your footies? I got her cheetah footies. With pink cheetah footies. She's a cougar. Cougar.
Really? I don't think I like your comment.
Whatever.
Anyhow, we're still waiting.
For these doors. Look. That 2 doors is where we want to be. But they're still loading the other truck, so we're still stuck here.
And from here to home,
Phoenix.
12 hours.
We can make it in 7 or 8.
No, it's 12.
Okay, it's 12.
It's 700 and something, 740 miles.
We'll take off too.
She's crazy. It's California traffic. She's nuts. So,
And it's Sunday. We're good. We're good.
anyhow, so we're still waiting. Part of our job is obviously to
Not
map out our
beautified.
route and gauge our ETA.
Right, so we do on this hoopty-doo.
Part of one of our tools of trucking is called a claw pump. Don't show a lot of that.
I know.
Show your load stuff.
I'm not.
So anyhow, it has our drive clock. We are allowed to drive 8 3/4 if you want to save your clock. So I guess we should have probably started in the beginning, but we're ass backwards. So we have gone through a long ordeal to become a truck driver.
A painful ordeal.
Blood, sweat, and tears. From where we used to. So a little bit of history. Nicole and I, let me check this. Pause. Nicole and I met each other at a previous job
For the state of Arizona.
in the state of Arizona, where we worked with a bunch of great people that we miss. A few of them we miss a lot. Anyhow, so that's an interesting story. She'll have to tell you about that one. She tells a pretty good story about that. So anyhow, so we worked together somewhere else before for 2 years. And then one of my other friends, Miss Wagner, hey Miss Wagner! Miss Wagner dropped by to visit and just kind of set the spark in motion of us wanting to do trucking. She talked a little bit about the job and what she did and what the money was. And me being kind of a workaholic where I worked 2 full-time jobs for how many years my son? 14 years? 14 years. I was tired of doing that. I liked my job, but you're crooked. Hello?
Oh my goodness, we don't get the full effect.
Like this. I like that. Anyways, I worked 2 jobs for a long time, and I wanted to make grown people money and not have to kill myself. Unknowingly, that to become a truck driver, I almost killed myself. was definitely an ordeal. We started going through a program for the at work. It's funding, so that we didn't have to do a contracted year with any specific company. So there's a million ways to do that, apparently. So we chose that one. You can either pay out of pocket, hire on with a company and have them pay for it, and you're stuck there for a year or two. Or you can apply
Arizona grant.
Yeah, Arizona grant, so it's free money, so you don't have to pay it back and you're not stuck there. And that's what we chose to go through. It took me 8 weeks. 8 weeks probably?
It's about 8 weeks, yeah.
About 8 weeks, because I went on the weekends since I worked my tail off. Anyway, so we had to learn pre-trip. That was painful. Because at 30, you don't remember. Okay, fine. 50. You don't have a sharp memory. Well, I do. I have a pretty good memory, but it took some time to learn all of that. I had to learn all the components of the truck to do what's called a pre-trip inspection, where you have to go out and check all of your truck equipment before you roll out on the roads. And of course, we learned how to drive a, what was it, 10-speed?
10-speed,
10-speed manual tractor. And it was a pretty scary thing at the beginning, I think.
I liked it.
Of course you liked it. Everything goes,
You're such an ass. I like the shifting. Never mind, don't go there. Don't go there. Never mind.
Yeah. So we went through that. We could probably pop in with some stories about that, kind of in and out, but so it took us some time, and then we decided to do some research on what companies we were going to want to work for, because we wanted to do company for a while, just so that we could get our training in. So for those of you women out there, especially those going in from 25 to 30, it is, I guess, studies show women in our age bracket that want to change careers, or you've already raised your kids and kind of an empty nester with not a partner at home.
Well, even if they have a partner, if they want to get out of the house
but
too.
It's a tough life.
If they want to get out of the house
It's a
too.
tough life, because if you want a relationship or keep one, no, say goodbye to your relationships.
Unless you're great communicators.
Well, because you're on the road. I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to make any money, you're going to be on the road for a long time. So anywho, it's a pretty good transition to make good money, travel, see the country.
And get paid for it. Eat at places that you never think you would eat at.
on somebody else's dime. So we've seen a lot of beautiful countries, which we have a lot of, what were your pictures?
Facebook
Trees,
photos.
desert, beaches,
Water.
beaches. Yeah. Oh my! So we have a lot of those pictures of a lot of different places, beautiful sunrises, sunsets, glistening water, baby little animals.
Don't let her fool you. She takes the photos too. I just post them for to share with people. You should see her phone. She's got the photos
a
too.
of the both of us. I mean, I could probably do it fast and it sounds fast, but she's the one that,
She's an ass. I love her, but she's an asshole. Keep going. Keep going. It's a great opportunity if you need something new and want to try something adventurous.
It is. One thing they do not tell you that I'm going to tell you, the truth, is in order for you to transition into this job, because eventually you can make that great money, but it takes a long time. I almost went broke. I almost lost my house. Coming into trucking, I took my savings and I had to survive off of that because my paychecks were crap. While learning, I mean, $200 a week. What do you pay with that?
$200 to $500 is what you would have to plan on. $200 to $500. Always go with the low side.
So unless you have some funds as a backup or whatever, it's a tough gig to get into. And then if you want to do owner op, which is where I'm at now, finally leasing a truck, is where you actually make more money. And it takes a while, and it takes money to make money. So that's absolutely a very true statement. It takes money to make money. So I had to invest some money into this truck, aside from my BFF, Joshie. Hi, Hustler. So Josh,
Reese.
I wasn't sure if I could say that. Anyways,
Yes, too late.
Joshua was one that, because we all went to the same school and we all picked different companies. He obviously picked the better company because he made more money than we did our first year out. So I wanted to kind of mirror what he was doing to be just as successful. And so I decided to come over and train with him. So I spent grueling
With little Satan.
with Joshua. Yeah.
Little Satan.
Joshua is a wealth of information. He's an amazing young man. That he's like my Miko. Hi, Miko. He's like my Mijo. We have a very good relationship. We can spend hours and hours and hours on the phone.
Not they can, they do. They spend lots of hours.
Sometimes when you're driving, you have nothing else to do. No one else is awake. They're asleep. And if
So,
we get to drive
you get a
at
hold of
night
somebody.
together, then we talk. And I have a lot to do, apparently. Or he does. So I could spend hours with him on the phone while driving. Of course, on my earbuds, because both hands on the wheel. Both hands on the wheel. As you drive.
She's got so much Karen in her today.
Wait, what?
What?
Both hands on the wheel. Call me Karen. It's not Karen. Anywho, this is being a hater, bitch. So, anyhow.
Me.
She'll sit up there with me for a while, or vice versa. We keep each other company when we start out, especially when we go into a fueling station. And we don't know how to get out. Because we've been asleep.
Which way do you turn? Which way do you turn?
We stay awake until that other one person driving then gets back on the road. And then we go Mimi's in our fantabulous nook. So anyways, it was a tough ordeal to get into. It's taken some money and to make the money. At least right now, Nicole's still in that come up stage where she hates what she makes. She's almost there. She'll be upgrading soon. And then once she does that, then we will split everything down the middle, meaning your fixed cost on what it takes to keep the truck, because we lease the truck, and the equipment, fuel, that kind of stuff. We'll split everything down the middle. Right now, I pay for that out of my what they call settlements, which is what we make. I get paid 70% of each load that we take, and then all of that I pay her part, her salary, and then all the expenses on the truck. And then after all of that is paid, like all of mumbo jumbo that accounting does, then I get my pay. So anyways, but it is every week, and you can make great money. It just takes some time. So for those of you that want to do this, it is absolutely a good career to get into. You can make a lot of money. It will absolutely change your life. One saying that I heard, that you will actually become a member of the NBA. You never broke again. That was a saying I heard somewhere. I don't know where I heard it. It's not mine. I didn't create it. Anyway, so you're not really broke, but you do go through the ups and downs. Even at my level, and this is only my first year of leasing, so I'm not there yet. I'm certainly not in Joshua's level, because he's crazy ass. He's way up there. He is. He's made pretty good money. Training is what you want to do. Training eventually is where the money is, because you pay the student very little, and so you getting 70% of that, and your out fixed cost is not as much, so you get anywhere from 3 to 45 per week. It's a lot of money. So I think
And that would be 1,000 for those of you who aren't sure what 3 to 45 means. 3,000 to 4,500.
Wow, did she just dumb you all down?
Not all you, just for the ones that don't get 3 to 45.
Yes, she did, sweetie.
I'm learning from the best. That one right there. That bitch right there is teaching me how to be a biatch.
So, I know I have to say it. I went like that to her halo.
She cracked my halo, this puta.
So, anyways, what was I?
The money.
So, money. Eventually, we will split everything down the middle. And even if we want to, when we run hard, because we'll stay out 4 to 6 weeks out at a time in order for us to keep continuous runs and make good money, we can split. And we're hoping to average 12 to 25 per week. That's
But it
100
could be more.
or more. It could be more, hopefully. Anyways, and we have the winter coming soon, so we'll probably hopefully be running down summer.
But loads pay more for the snowy areas because people don't want them. So we might have a few of those.
Because I mean, I can run by myself. I've done that before, but I'm much more comfortable with a partner.
I like running alone, but it works with this crazy woman here as well.
She's my brawn.
When I ran alone, I had my puppy. I made my day. I had someone to go walking and running with.
But there's no brain.
She's an asshole. I was managing. I was getting by. But we work well as a team. It works out a lot better. You have someone to fight with, someone to joke with, someone to bust balls with, and
Right.
we have a blast.
But we do run pretty good together. We can both run the hell out of the truck. We can run long hours, run nights. We take turns running nights because the night shift, when you drive, is a pretty tough one. It's certainly something that your body has to get acclimated to. We had a pretty good trainer with the previous company. What's up, Marlo? Who taught us how to route yourself to food.
To food. Bubbles. But yes, Marlon knew all the hot spots for food. Yum, we love ya.
So, we learned how to do a little bit of good lifestyle of trucking with her, and then I learned a lot with Josh. He had a really, really awesome trainer, but he spent a long time with that guy. So the company that we currently are with makes you train for 3 months, which the company we were before only gave you 21 days. Not enough. So I was not ready. I had a pretty tough beginning, and I'll probably go back to those stories because I have a lot of them.
They're funny, most of them.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking, but funny.
Really?
Really, because it
My
wasn't
brakes
me.
on fire was not funny.
She had brakes on fire, but it's funny because it wasn't me.
Talk about being a team firebird. My brakes caught fire.
The previous company.
Um,
She was broken in real well.
yeah, it was. Yeah, but you know what? Thanks to my previous training, I was able to react pretty quickly. I separated my trailer from my tractor, and crack. In a few seconds, I mean, I dropped that landing gear and split those hoses and moved my tractor pretty quickly, as well as putting out the fire with an extinguisher. What? So, go me. Woo. Amazing. Anyway, so I've had some pretty tough stories. I will go back to those eventually, but where we are now, we decided to start at this point, just because we have a better handle on things now, and we want to talk to people out there that are wanting to do this. It's a great career, but it is tough, and if you have questions, we will be brutally honest about it. So subscribe and ask away.
Bye-bye.